What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to GNR Frank. My name is Francisco, and today we're going to be reviewing yet another headset, the Senheiser Game 1 headset. Let's go. Okay, so this time around, I'm actually going to go ahead and skip the unboxing because frankly, there's really not that much in the box to begin with anyway. All you get are the PC cable, the console cable, and the headset itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at the headset. Shazam. So as you can tell, right, it is a nice matte black finish. It is an all plastic headset. I was a little concerned about that when I first opened it up. Even the band inside is all plastic, right? Velvet ear cups. It is an over-the-ear fit, and it has an attached microphone with it with the flip to mute function as well. So for instance, you're going to hear a click here. All right, you hear that click. Once you hear the click, that means you're back in the game, and if you flip it up, after you hear the click, it is muted. All right, pretty cool. Velvet little ear head pad over here at the top of your head to keep your dome comfortable. And then, honestly, y'all, this is just a very simple, very clean design, right? There's nothing crazy, no gimmicky cuts or angles. I don't need every headset to look like an Astro headset, really. The simpler the better. And where this headset lacks in aesthetic and design, it absolutely makes up in plenty of other more important areas. But let's talk about the fit. I have a gigantic cranium, so I was kind of worried, like, is this going to fit me or not? And well, you put the headset on, and it's incredibly light. And I'm talking, this is the absolute lightest headset I've ever used in my life. Period. It fits on perfectly. The velvet ear pads are actually super comfortable, and the padding at the top, very comfortable. It has a nice, tight, and snug fit. It doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. Right? I almost broke my neck there. It doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere or anything like that. I'm gonna tell you all this real quick. This is literally the most comfortable headset I've ever used. I have played for hours and hours, and I can't tell that I have a headset on. Now, here's another thing to note. Open gaming acoustic headset. And what this means is that sound is coming in from outside, and whatever you got going on in here is going out there as well. Like, I can hear myself crystal freaking clear. I can hear the fans in my computer very clearly. When my PlayStation 4 Pro is about to take off into outer space, I can hear it very clearly. You can hear everything, but that also plays into how amazing this headset sounds, which, by the way, yeah, this headset sounds freaking incredible. So I guess let's go ahead and talk about that. The Senheiser Game 1s, I've used it two different ways, okay? I've used it straight into my motherboard and straight into the PS4 controller, and I've used it using the Astro A40 TR mix amp right here. Boop. The headset sounds just as good, if not better, without the mix amp. So here's a couple of the games that I've played using the Senheiser Game 1s. I've played some PUBG. And in playing PUBG, I was able to hear, the typical things that you look for in a game like PUBG. You look for, can you hear the direction in which gunshots are coming from? Can you hear footsteps? How does everything sound? Like, PUBG is a game where audio is the difference between winning and losing a match. And well, can make a huge difference between winning and losing a match. And I'm going to tell you, shooting those guns and just being able to hear everything going on in his headset, it packed a punch. And that was, I think I made a comment about that earlier in the video, because this little thing that weighs like God knows how much, it's so light, it packs a very, very serious punch, and it has an incredible soundstage. Like, absolutely amazing soundstage. Once again, I feel like I'm floored. I feel like the veil of lies has been lifted from before my eyes, and I can see clearly now the rain is gone, because all this time, for years, I've been using this stupid little mix amp thinking that this was the best way to get sound, and y'all, I have been so wrong. I have been so wrong. Okay. The other game that I played was The Witcher 3. I played The Witcher 3 because, well, one, I just love the game. The game's absolutely incredible, and it has so much rich detail in the sound design of the game. You can hear the wind rustling through the leaves and blowing through the trees, and the crackling of the wood of the trees as they bend with the sway of the wind. You can hear the footsteps the girl takes. You can hear all the people talking off in the distance. You can hear the kids playing and crying and hollering and laughing. It sounds absolutely amazing using this headset. Again, I still can't fully wrap my mind around how incredible this sounds. And the other game that I've played that I'm going to show you here also in this review is Rainbow Six Siege. Once again, another shooter game that you have to heavily rely on sound in audible cues to be able to get some sort of an advantage, or to at least be somewhat competitive in the game, if outside of just being good and whatnot. And of course, I've played I've played quite a few other games. I've played on PlayStation. I have played The Division 2. I have played Bloodborne. I have played God of War, which, God, that game, like Christopher Judge's voice in this headset, it's like he's actually speaking into my ears when I'm playing this game with this headset. And I've played Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, and everything for every game, no matter PC or PS4, straight to the source without the mix amp. This headset sounds abso-fucking-lutely amazing. Amazing. I cannot believe how incredible this thing sounds. And the headset is an open gaming acoustic headset, is how I've advertised, even on the box, right? And I thought I wasn't going to like that because I don't typically enjoy open back headsets. But I'm wrong in this sense, because this headset, because it is an open headset, it really feels like you're actually at the center of all of the audio that any game you're playing has to offer. This headset is the best sounding headset I have ever used. Period. Now, let's try out the microphone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the test of the Sennheiser Game 1's microphone. And yeah, it's a good microphone, all right? It's okay. I've been using it on Audacity, recording a couple of seconds of commentary and playing it back and doing it over and over again, and just kind of really listening to things. And I got to tell you, it sounds good, right? Like, I wouldn't recommend this for podcasting or YouTube commentary or streaming or anything like that, right? For those kinds of things, I will always recommend a standalone microphone, right? Always. But it's a USB microphone like a Blue Yeti or a Blue Snowball, or an XLR microphone, which I highly recommend, right? But overall, the microphone is crystal clear. And it's funny because I've seen pictures of Sennheiser headsets for some time now, and I always look at the mic, and the mic's like this design with the big square right there. Like, man, that looks like a beefy mic. Well, it's a beefy mic in terms of looks, but in terms of quality, it's clear. It works. It's nice. Does it speak to the price point of the headset? Nah, not really. But the audio for this headset is so damn good. I forgive the microphone because really this headset sounds absolutely incredible. But the microphone is passable. It's actually more than passable because I've used way worse microphones on way more expensive headsets. I'm looking at you, Astros. And yeah, I don't know what else to really tell you about the microphone. You be the judge. I think it sounds okay. You can definitely use it in Skype and Discords and party chats with friends and whatnot. You'll be fine. They'll hear you just fine. You'll be able to sound smooth and sexy as much as you want. Yeah. This little headset right here ran me $130 on Amazon, and it's actually currently priced at $130.56. I bought this not knowing a damn thing about it except for what I've read on reviews, what I've seen on other people talk about Sennheiser's quality. And, there's not really many places, actually, that I know of. There's no place here where I live where you can go and try one out. You go to Best Buys, and they have all these display kiosks for Turtle Beaches and Astro headsets and all this other crap, but there was nowhere to try this out. So I bought this on blind faith alone, and I don't regret it for 1 second. As a matter of fact, this headset is so damn good, I already sold my Logitech Pro X headset. There's no need to keep it. Absolutely no need to keep it. And for almost the same price point, this headset blows that headset out of the water in terms of sound. This headset blows the Astros out of the water. This headset is the best headset in terms of sound I've used. Period. And the coolest thing about it is that there's no gimmicks with it. It is literally plug it into your PC, plug it into your controller, to your console of choice, and it sounds good. really, really, really good. The only drawback that I have to complain about with the headset isn't anything overly important, but could become annoying in the future depending on how durable the cables are. It uses a proprietary connection. So it is your standard 3.5 millimeter connections, 4 poles on both sides, but the casing, the housing for the end that goes into the headset is different. You can't buy this at a store at all. And I'm going to insert a picture here, but you cannot buy this at a store. You have to order them. So hopefully nothing goes wrong with your headset or your cable, because if not, you have to go to them to get a replacement. I got nothing else to tell you. If you're looking for a new headset, a little bit high on the budget side, I'd recommend it. It's incredible, and it's light, and it's so comfortable, and it sounds so damn good. I'm genuinely surprised, and this doesn't happen often because I don't usually take risks on things like this, especially with a purchase of $100 or more. Not knowing a damn thing about it, but this headset sounds incredible. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the review. I hope you found it informative and helpful. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing and hanging out with the channel now. Make sure y'all catch the rest of my content, the rest of my reviews. We'll continue to have stuff coming out for y'all. Also, make sure you tune into my streams. I do stream about once or twice a week. Currently playing through God of War 2018 for the third time. Not my first time. I wish it was, though. Any comments or suggestions or anything that you want me to check out, please do so. Let me know. Other than that, y'all be good. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Peace out.